Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage. And what do I got for you today? Well, let's see what I got. I got a CarQuest premium oil filter, a 95 143. Look at the way these things show up. You know, it's like, wow, it's just, what do they do? Why do they show up like this? I just never understood why they come like that. There we go. CarQuest Premium. So this is one I do know I have never looked at before. So what do I know about the CarQuest? Well, I know they're probably a decent looking filter. Looks like they got silicone base gasket and silicone anti-drainback valve. And look at the neat slots they have for the inflow of oil. Let's see what I found online about these. This one, in fact, is made in Vietnam. It actually says it. Made in Vietnam. So, it has synthetic and cellulose blend media. 99.5% efficiency at 20 microns. Some other sites say that it has 99% at 30 microns, but I think that's the older CarQuest. I'm not sure. And like I said, silicone anti-drainback valve, and up to 10,000 miles or 1,600 kilometers. We get this nice covering here. We all know that's to keep dust out and things that could get inside. So let's get a good look at her here. Well, leak tested. There's the number on it at the top. It's a decent looking filter. 3/4 inch thread. Is that what I see there? 3/4 inch thread. What am I going with on here? I am going back to grams because I understand grams. So 203.2 grams. Oh, okay. 7.168 ounces. So, okay. I'll do both for that. But, yeah, and this kind of a fantastic looking filter. That is definitely silicone, and it is 3.8 grams. This is an interesting setup here. It's obviously built really well coming out of Vietnam. I believe they have the factories there of a premium guard. Could this be a premium guard filter? Well, it doesn't have a base plate that would show that it's a premium guard, but who knows? We'll take a better look when we get her open. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to cut her open. So, let's go around the old cutter here and see what we can get a good look at her in the inside. At least I hope we will. I put her a little tight. And we'll come back to that right away. So that didn't cut nearly as well as I thought it would because of my cutting tool. I think my wheel is dull, but I got her open. So we'll go with that. So there's the base plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 inlet holes. And how many threads? 1, 2, 3. Well, I would say probably around 5 threads on there. It's not terribly heavy, but you know, it's got some weight. It's 91.3 grams. It's half decent. And here is the little silicone anti-drainback valve. That's kind of light, 2.8 grams. So not much to it. And oh, there is a real spring in here too, so that's kind of nice. Don't need to weigh that. The can, though, is insanely thick. So the canister can, whatever you want to call it, is pretty thick. So I don't know if I'm going to get a good measurement on this. These short cans I always have a hard time getting a good measurement on. 0.59 right there. But these short cans have a hard time getting a measurement because of these ridges along here, and I can't get down this far, and it gives me a false reading. I'm going to go with 0.59. It's a thick can, and the weight of that is 45.5 grams. So far so good. Well, since we have the built-in bypass, I am going to look at it with the flashlight. Good, flashlight is up and running, so that's good. Oh, you can see light right through. So it's a pretty clear one, so I don't see any super light coming through here. So looks like the bypass works just fine. And let me see here. Get that out of the way. Oh, bypass looks like it works just fine. And we do have some sloppy glue along here. A little bit of sloppy glue. Something that we don't like that sloppy glue for some reason. So let's take a look here better. Sloppy glue along. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. It does look like it is, well, a lot more cellulose in this, I think, than synthetic. But hey, it's a mix, right? Doesn't look too bad, really. It honestly doesn't. And what does this whole core weigh, anyways? 55.3 grams. And now what I'm going to do is get her cut open. Get this strip here off. See if I can do that without wrecking anything. There we go. And I'll just cut that off with super knife. There we go. Super knife has entered the fray of things. So there we go. And I will put this off. We'll take a good look at it. Hopefully it's good. Well, you never know, do you? All right, I got that all cut off. Let's take a look at it here. I got a feeling this is not what, this is probably not a premium guard. This is one of the other ones that are out there in Vietnam who does filters, I'm sure. Very nicely built, though, I must say. The filtration, yeah. This is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Let me get a measurement on this. So it's 0.77 of a millimeter thick. And a big ha! You might have thought I forgot to count the pleats on this. I didn't. It's 45 pleats. 45 pleats I wrote down, so that's probably what it has. I mean, that's exactly what it has. Sure, we'll go with that. So 45 pleats. Well, let me get a measurement. Let's see how long this is. So our measurement on this is not bad. 46.5 inches, or 118 centimeters, by the width of 1.5 inches, or 4 centimeters. So There's actually quite a bit of filtration in this little filter. It's not too bad. But I think it's time we look at it under the microscope. And, well, we'll see how good it looks underneath at a 800 magnification. So how does that look? That is the side that meets the oil. The outside meets the oil first. And yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I'd say, yeah, it doesn't look completely cellulose. It does look like, yeah, maybe it has some of that, well, I don't know, it's synthetic in there too. I can see synthetic fibers, I think. Well, can I really? It just looks different than cellulose a bit. Let me take a look at the back. And the back looks pretty well about the same. It looks pretty good, I gotta say. For filtration, it looks like it would do a really good job. So what do you think? I absolutely never see these in Canada, where I live, at least. I didn't even know they made a premium. So it was just amazing that I was able to get one. And yeah, I've never seen one. This is the first one I've seen. So hey, I got to do it, and I'm kind of happy. It's a nice filter. It looks pretty good. It has it ticks a lot of boxes. Let's just say that a lot of cross checks on the boxes for this one, and the filtration doesn't look too bad itself. It looks okay. But hey, you leave a comment, and you probably see a lot more of these CarQuests in the USA, probably compared to up here in Canada. So you know more about them than me. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and come back for the end of the week for a used filter opening up again. I don't know. I might have something special for you, but probably not. It'll probably just be some sort of Fram product as usual. But I was hoping for something else, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.